One of the things I don't like about Rhode Island is that we have unionized employees and non-union employees. And if you're not union, you're fire at will. And what that does is it creates a job pool of candidates that have absolutely no protection when they go to work. There's no relationship between these companies and the people who work for them. When they come here, they have this job pool that's disposable. And when that happens, we have what Dr. Fine just referenced. It goes right back onto the healthcare, and that burden goes right back onto the state. And these companies are finding a way to pass the buck. We need to actually build a stricter set of guidelines for what we would require of businesses, and not just say, well, we need to attract them here first. We don't need businesses here that are just going to come here and give people jobs. We want them to come here and give people good jobs, and we want them to stay for decades, not just the short amount of time they want to be here. So we need that active legislation to really set that up.
Very good. Dr. Fine, 1 minute.
A minute, right?
A minute.
So I think in order to improve the economy, we have to really think about the economy that develops on its own in our communities and really work on building on that business development. I had the opportunity to be in Foster the other night and listening to folks in Foster try to figure out how to develop Route 6. And my question is, where's the Commerce Corporation helping each community do its own business development? Instead, we spend millions of dollars trying to bring in companies from out of Rhode Island who hire employees from out of Rhode Island, and that doesn't do anything for our kids. What we ought to be doing is doing things like supporting enterprises like Sunset Orchard on my street. When Kate and Matt LaChapelle took it over, nobody from the state came to talk to them. When Rachel Travis started building her Rachel's goat milk soap.
10 seconds.
I'm not sure how much support she got, but however much support she got, she should have had more. We have many opportunities in other communities because we have speakers of many other languages. That's an opportunity for us to do some really interesting things in international business. And then, from my perspective, we ought to build one neighborhood health station for every 10,000 people. That produces 150 jobs in every single community when that neighborhood health station
Time is up.
constructed.
If I keep the time. Michael, go ahead. 1 minute.
I think we could go a long way in reducing barriers as far as paperwork. In order to start a new business, it should be easy. People should know where to go, what paperwork they need to file. So if there's any way we can streamline those processes online, I think that would be a good first start. But also leveraging our libraries. Our libraries should be a place where you can get resources for small business. So we could have a small business toolkit accessible there. They could be maker spaces. I'm seeing that a lot on college campuses such as URI. We've traded in our government publications library, which was not very frequented, as you could imagine, and we've turned that into a makerspace and an artificial intelligence lab. So I think we could go a long way in encouraging entrepreneurship and small businesses right here in Rhode Island and in Scituate with these already existing infrastructures.